What's happening, everybody? Josh here for your weekly shop update at Spawn. We've had a lot going on. I was tuna fishing all week, being dad, and it is awesome. And then I went tuna fishing overnight trip, which I'll talk about here in a second. But we're back, rocking and rolling here at Spawn. Just checked in 2 big boxes of hairline product. We got Ahrex, Gamakatsu, all the good hairline brands. We got Loon in there. You name it, we now got it back in stock. It's checked in. We also checked in everything from Wapsi, which includes all of the UTC wires. The other thing, thank you, sir, we got Rainies. So again, leaning into the tying, doing what we're saying we're gonna do over and over again here at Spawn. We got some crazy stuff, which I used one of these this week, back in stock. So all that's coming. We also got EP Just Add to H2O came in earlier this week. We checked that in on Monday. We said that in the last shop update, but all the time stuff is rocking and rolling, and we will continue to do so. The other super notable things that we want to really hone in on, we paid for the import of all of our football beads. So all of 6mm beads and 7mm beads will be back in stock hopefully this week. So they're in the air right now. Everything's already paid, so it's usually a pretty seamless process for those of you that are unaware of how that kind of works. You pay for it before it lands, and it works a lot faster, or you got to pay before they hand it off. But the other notable thing that we also just paid the import on is the Fathom beads. And I know that I said that the purple and chartreuse were coming, and the other wasn't. I was wrong. I got 2 invoices. Those have landed in the United States. We will have those here hopefully by Monday. So super excited. And to note that we got black 8mm back in stock. We got fluorescent salmon pink. We got chartreuse, purple. So we have a solid arsenal of the world's biggest slotted beads right here at Spawn Fly Fish. We're really hoping to grab a bunch of those jig tire market. Pete's been tying some epic jigs on YouTube, and now we'll sort of see that evolve into using some of the Fathom beads. But the foundation is already set, the promotion started, and we can't wait to capture a large group of that audience. What else we got in here? I think that probably does it for products. And the other thing I want to talk about, and I'm going to do a video for this. I talked to Nick Clayton this morning, who I would consider the absolute GOAT of fly fishing for albacore in the Pacific Northwest, and sort of hashed out what I saw, what I learned on the water. But we landed 11 tuna on the fly in the last 2 days. We caught 150. Tuna fishing was epic. So I learned a ton about it. If you have not experienced that fishery, it is a must. The one thing that I would note why we're gonna do another video, the gear, I learned a bunch. I lost a handful of fish. I broke a fly line. I broke a guide on a rod. Thankfully, I brought 3 rods. I would definitely recommend bringing some extra gear. I brought an extra fly line with me. So some of these things that I learned that I'll be sharing with you guys, but I don't want to be like the one, I go out and catch 11 albacore and now all of a sudden I'm an expert, but I am going to share with you what I did, how it worked, what I did that didn't work, so that you can be better prepared when you go out next time. Cutthroat fishing, Pete went out, was phenomenal. Fishing off the jetty is lights out for coho. If you want to participate in the Sand Island fishery, remember you need an Oregon license, but casting for adult coho as they come in is rocking and rolling. As we were pulling into port yesterday from the offshore trip, we saw people casting spinners and hooking up, and we were just passing them for maybe a minute and a half. So it's pretty incredible. So fishing's good. There's a lot going on. It's supposed to rain this week. It's going to continue to push fish into the rivers. Cutthroat fishing's good. Albacore fishing's bananas. Jetty's great. In terms of dates, we don't have any dates right now. We've had some questions about fly tying, kicking back off. We would love to do them again this year, so look forward to that. Man, that was a pipe. Anything I miss? Shop Spawn Fly Fish. We got a lot of cool stuff. Don't wait for the football beads to come. They're coming. Fathom beads are coming. Order up. We'll get it out the door. And we appreciate you guys as always. Hit like, hit subscribe. See you next week.